Yo, what's happening, everyone? It's your boy here, Abdurrahim. We're back again with another great, amazing graphics design video. And the graphics design video today, it's all about pattern on product design. So some of you guys know about patterns, right? And at times we don't know how much it sparks when it comes to the designing side, and up to you make it on the mockup. Now today I'm going to show you the process on how you can make your own kind of custom patterns and how you can apply them on your mockup, something which to be so great. So I can say, let me share with you guys some demonstration which I did on my book. So I sketched some few stuffs on my book here, guys. As you can see, there are different types of small sketching of patterns which I've made here, something which is so great. So we're gonna just start with all of them to sketch them out on Adobe Illustrator, and later on use them on the mockup side on Adobe Photoshop, something which is so great. Hey guys, I'm inside Adobe Illustrator. We're gonna start with our first of all new layout, and let me just adjust my microphone here. So our first new layout, I'm gonna select A3 and keep the orientation on landscape, and after that click create. Okay, we're gonna start with first shape, which I'm gonna make it something like the stroke, something like this, and I'm gonna disable that kind of fill. After that, just increase the stroke lines up to somewhere there. When you're done doing that, here's the fun part coming. I'm gonna lock Ctrl+2 to lock your layer, and after that take a straight line and start making lines. So we're gonna make from this box, I think we're gonna make 4 lines. So I'm gonna duplicate that and duplicate these two somewhere here. Yeah, but there's a bit of spacing here. I'm gonna readjust my shape, so go back to layer and unlock that layer and click it, and make sure that you just readjust it to fit on your box, something which is so great. Now Ctrl+2 to lock your layer. When you're done, we're gonna create another new lines, which these lines right now, they're just orientation on this kind of landscape. Let's just go this way, and the other one will go somewhere here, but there's a little bit of spacing. You can see big spacing left. Now try to readjust it a bit somewhere there. Perfect. Now we've made our first line here, something which is so great. Now what's going to happen is just that dimension from this kind of box and this kind of box, it's totally different than this kind of box. Now how can we fix that? Here's the fun part. I'm going to readjust it back, and I'm going to click here and adjust my box up to somewhere here. So I'm going to just adjust it. I won't give it any kind of dimension size to be precise. I'm just going to adjust it normal. Click A on the keyboard, click on the anchor, and return the path on the lines. Click just like that and return the path on the lines smoothly, nice and greatly. Just click on that kind of path and return things on the line. Click on this kind of path too and return things on the line, something which is so great. You can see right now it's really great. Now I'm gonna highlight everything or select everything, Ctrl+G to group them up. Now I'm gonna lock this kind of layer. I'm gonna zoom in here, and we are firstly starting with the first pattern. Now sometimes you're sketching out a pattern and you want to just cross check it. If you're making a content video, don't be feeling like what's happening here. It's a reference, you have just to look and stuff like that. So I'm gonna make it a shape up to somewhere here, and up to somewhere here, just like that. And the second one goes up to on top somewhere here, and this one goes here, and this one goes somewhere here, just like that. But you can see something is going outside the shape, which we're supposed to not do that. Now I'm gonna delete that. Use normal line path, just like that. This tool here, it's called segment tool, line segment tool. So just use the line segment tool, just drag it up to somewhere here. When you're done, perfect, take another kind of line segment tool and keep it somewhere here, perfect. Take another kind of line segment tool and keep it somewhere here, perfect. So right now I'm gonna fast forward this video real fast so as some of you guys can see that. So guys, right now we're done creating that kind of patterns. So there are 4 patterns, and the other 2 I'll leave for you guys as a homework to do it and share with me on Instagram. You can tag me at abdulrahim113. After that, I'm gonna repost your kind of workflow, and just make sure that whenever you're making a pattern, make with a mock-up, so as it can be much more understandable to people. They can know that this is a mock-up design and this is a pattern which has been made throughout that kind of mock-up on that kind of process. It will be helping you out throughout your workflows. Now right now, something which is so great, I'm gonna just go directly to Photoshop, and I'm gonna start with my first pattern I've made. Now Ctrl+C, go to Photoshop and paste it. First of all, let me show you the mockup which you're using. We're using this kind of bag, something which is so brilliant, right? This kind of bag looks great, and patterns works best throughout bags, envelopes, and those kind of brand identity stuffs, which it's really can awesome. And let's go here to our front, which it's this one. Ctrl+V and paste it as a smart object. Now here comes the fun part. Just adjust it and keep it here, and I'm gonna duplicate this and drop it somewhere here down, just somewhere here, so they can all look the same, connected. Ctrl+S to save. Just for demonstration first, we are not applying any color yet. Whoa, you never saw that coming, right? Definitely. So you can see guys how much patterns they're sparking really kind of great, and enhancement throughout the products stands out, but enhancement will be standing out more if you push colors or gradients. So I'll go directly here to smart object, select everything, and I'm gonna group or merge layers just like that, and right click it directly to blending option and gradient. So if you have any kind of question, if there's any step which you might be not getting it clear, you can leave a comments down below and I'll just share with you guys my thought. So right now let's go to gradient section, and you can select blue if you like purples, if you like pink and stuff like that. Let's go with this one and see how much it's packed. So click there, Ctrl+S, go directly here, voila, that looks standing out. That's really impressive. Now there is a 2 side, that means we have just to make for the sideways, which is somewhere here. I'm gonna paste it again, my kind of smart object which I was copying it. Just bring it here at the first one. We're gonna duplicate it, I guess, for almost 6 times. 1, and bring it down here. When you get the first one, it's okay, you don't need to duplicate it again. Here's the fun part. Select all of them and merge layers. Now we're gonna just Ctrl+J again, and you can see right now we've made the bigger one, so as we don't need to make the smaller, copy and copy and copy. It will take a bunch of time. Select these ones and right click it and say merge layers, and Ctrl+J and duplicate it another one just like that. You can see it's really saving time and merge layers, something which is so great. Now save it and let's see how much it's packed right now side. Whoa, that's dope, that's dope. So if sideways, it's gonna stay this way, and it's really kind of great. But how about we can make colors throughout that kind of sideways? Right click it, blending option, go directly to the same gradient. Now I'll show you one trick. On this kind of gradient, there is this kind of angle. You can adjust any type of angle you want your gradient to spark. So I want it to spark this way, but I'm gonna use linear and click OK. Now Ctrl+S to save, go back here, voila, that's nice. You can see how much it's sparked, right? Really kind of great. Now I'll show you a better fun part. Now I'm gonna say Ctrl+T, and I'm gonna readjust these patterns to be more smaller. Now bring them here, somewhere here, give it enough room a bit, just somewhere there. Ctrl+J, duplicate another one, and zoom it to see the lines to intersect well. Now highlight everything, Ctrl+ right click it and say merge. I was like Ctrl+T, Ctrl+G. If you're getting used to that, you'll be saying each time Ctrl+T, Ctrl+G, and right now Ctrl+J. You can see how much it's packed. Really impressive. So right now, if I say Ctrl+S to save, and we go back to our PSD, you can see we have made that kind of small tiny patterns instead of that kind of bigger patterns. You can see closely if I zoom in, the products look standing out, and it looks so impressive. I can say amazing, impressive. Yeah, that's what's up. So right now you can see, guys, how much our product looks like. So you can toss in any logo throughout the product or the brand, or you can keep it just normal, just like that, throughout your design, and it looks so minimalistic. So we are having a matchbox and another kind of stuff. If you'd like to use this kind of mockups, I'll leave a link down below to download each kind of mockup, so as you can test it throughout your patterns design on the product, something which it would be so much amazing to help you out. So right now we're gonna go to the placement here. Now, since we are having our patterns here, I'm gonna select this kind of pattern. I'm really kind of loving this kind of pattern, but we won't take the stroke. Not each kind of pattern you design you must take a stroke. Now I'm gonna lock this, Ctrl+2. Now I'm gonna just be selective with this kind of stuffs here. They look great. They look like the matchbox. They match the looking of the matchbox. So go back to Photoshop, new layer, and disable this kind of layer. Ctrl+V and smart object, and make it bigger. It doesn't matter, but I think, yeah, just make it like this. It will look so great. Now after that, right click it or save first, so as you can see how much it looks like. Whoa, that's really impressive, right? But here's the fun part. You're gonna love it. Go back here to Photoshop, right click it, play around with gradients. Gradients, they're really sparking out, and if you want to just make something clean and nice, just know which type of gradient you're gonna use. Now this is a matchbox. They go with red a bit. You can go with red standing out, something like this, something which is so great. Just save it to give it more outstanding that this is matchbox. You can see how much that kind of pattern looks like, and on top of it you can add even text or typography. So I'm gonna extend my typography and say matchbox, and I'm gonna make it at the center and bring it somewhere here. Check here and try to save, and let's see how much it can spark. It's matchbox, but it didn't stand out. Why it didn't stand out? Because the color of the gradient does not compose with the color of the typography. Now, how can we fix that? Easy. If you want to create that, make sure that it's bold. Just make it bold, extra bold, just like that, and you're gonna see a difference here. Ctrl+S, save. You can see it's sparking out, but not that much. Now right click on your typography on the blending option, and right now you're gonna see something, stroke. Make sure that you're using the white stroke, and it's not inside, it's outside, because I want that stroke to be outside, just like that, and Ctrl+S to save. And you can see it's sparking out because it makes that kind of stroke to be outlined, and you can see how much it matches the matchbox. But it would be more great if we can change the color of the text and make it more a bit greatly. So I'm gonna find deciding color. I would like to keep it here, something closely. When it comes to color and you're making like a tutorial or something, it usually takes time for you to match a certain color which you think it will be sparking. So there we go. I'm gonna just use this kind of for demonstration, but this is not like too much white. Let me see on the blending option what I'm seeing here on the stroke side. Yeah, it's white. It's okay. Nah, that doesn't look good. I think let's go with white. It's okay. Now right now, Ctrl+S to save and go back to our matchbox. You can see that's the matchbox. If you prefer using the typography and mixing with your patterns, it's really kind of impressive. It looks so standing out. So for this kind of two mockups, I'll leave a link down below so as you can check it out. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed on this kind of great and amazing product patterns design for this kind of tutorial. And if you have any kind of question, you can check me out on my Instagram account and DM me there. It will be something which is so great. Another kind of stuff, all these kind of project files, you can check them out down below on the link down below. down below on the link down below. Okay, that's what's up. On the link down below, you can check them out. So that's what's up. I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. As always, stay sharp and creative, and kudos, guys. Peace.